Somebody died? Oh jeepers, okay. So right now I am going towards a valley, one of the many valleys, but this one is drivable, and then there's a hike also here. So I'm gonna try to do this little hike. It's not as intense as one of the other ones, supposedly. And it also has an option for maybe swimming somewhere in the river. So I'm now in between the hills, going towards the end of this, and then yeah, have to park somewhere and get going. And then there's a nice lookout point at the end of this trail, supposedly. So this is the road. So I arrived, and apparently you need a reservation for this. I was not aware of that, but it's okay, you can still make it online, she said. So I'm gonna make a reservation now, and then I can enter. Which is just $5 again, other than parking is 10. I'm contemplating if I will also pay for the parking, because just in this, so that's the entrance of the park. Here you have the cars. That don't want to pay for it, but literally there and behind me is already glass from a break-in into somebody's car. Considering that this is not my car, I probably will want to be better safe than sorry than have somebody else's car be smashed in because I'm cheap with the money. I think that's at least the responsibility I should take, having this car for free. So I think I will just pay for the parking. It's $10, but at least I hope nobody will go in there and break in the car, right? So, well, let's do the reservation and then start. Well, we have arrived here at the Iao Valley. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, probably not. It's a bit rainy, but it's fine. So here we have the river. And you can actually swim in it, even though they don't really advise you to do that. So basically what happened here is this. So you had a volcano here once, a long million years ago. Eruptions happened, it stagnated, it stopped. The magma flow stopped. Basically it resulted into a cauldron, as they call that, like it's sort of like a hole in the middle. This then basically resulted in a collapse of certain of these walls in the end, which made an opening, so the start of this whole valley. And then the valley was eroded. Finally, things started to grow here. That's how this sort of ended up, sort of. But you have to imagine that there used to be also this sort of wall that had in the middle the beginning of the volcano. So these are like the sides of the old volcano, basically. And one of the sides is basically gone. And slowly, in millions of years, resulted in all these slopes, greenery and all the forests and everything, and the little streams, and yeah, the river here. And this river was a lifeline for the people. So, as you can see here, it was a lifeline for the people. They would cultivate along this river all kinds of vegetables and food and whatever, only until the Western people came. They started ditching this idea and they started doing other stuff. But until that time, you can imagine that this was a very popular place for cultivation, and it was, you know, the water stream, everything, they had everything they needed. So it was a perfect place for them. And also next to that, there was a famous battle within the Hawaiian Islands history. So here was the Battle of Kepaniwai, I think I say that like this. And it was basically the battle between the islands, in between the chiefs, to control the entirety of the island. In the end, the famous chief Kamehameha won all the battles, and he became the first king of the Hawaiian Islands. And one of the battles was here, and it was a very bloody one apparently, because they say that the bodies blocked the river flow. So yeah, something of unknown history unless you come from here. Well, let's enjoy this beautiful region, and let's have a look around. Basically, after doing some steps, you got up to this viewing point with this needle thing up there. It's hard to see with the clouds, but that over there, that's the sort of needle remnant of the volcano. And yeah, actually it's very majestic with all the rain. You just miss some dinosaurs and the whole scenery is done. It's not that cold actually. Well, let's get down and see what else there is. So here we are down at the river's edge. And again, you can swim in here, but it's not recommended because of flash floods that can happen. I imagine with the rain that is definitely a possibility. So yeah, make your own choices. But just amazing again how lush everything here is. Look at this tree, for example, how massive this tree is. It's a very big tree. Keeps me pretty dry around here. And well, let's get closer to the river. Let's see. So all of this is literally 5 minutes from the car basically, so it's definitely not a lot of effort to have to do or something. But yeah, looks very clean, look at that. And this goes all the way to Kahului, I guess, to the city next to the water. So yeah, you can imagine that this can feed the whole population, obviously, with the irrigation systems and all the crops growing from this water. It's perfect conditions. And it's really lovely weather. So just following this trail, you can go deeper and deeper. Look at the waterfall. Well, it's getting a little bit into a waterfall, I mean. It looks like a waterfall sometimes. But yeah, people are jumping in the water here, swimming, and it's beautiful.
Sorry.
These are the things that I travel for. You will never find something like this in the Netherlands. Just jungle walks in the rain, in thick bush and greenery, and people just jumping in the water, playing around, all at the same time. It feels like you're doing some kind of extreme adventure, but also not, because people are just, you know, having fun in the water like nothing. It's not nothing special. But this is just amazing. And it's probably even better now in the rain, because you really get the feeling of a rainforest. Because, you know, it's in the name, a rainforest. So that's great. Wow. Woo. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful this. Oh, amazing. Like you're in a different world, you know? Different world. I'll also say that it smells very particular. I don't know what kind of smell this is, but it's fresh and it's kind of sweet also smell. I don't know what kind of plant this is, or fruit maybe, but it smells very fresh. It's very nice. Alright, so there are many ways to go. I don't know, this one? This one. Oh. It's getting wilder and wilder. Crazy, crazy stuff this. Also, pay attention that you don't slip and fall, of course, because it's raining, so yeah. Slippery stones everywhere, roots, branches, mud, anything. Well, of course now will be the moment for me to demonstrate how to fall. No, okay, no. Alright. Okay, interesting. This is gonna be a difficult one. Yeah. So this is definitely the unofficial route. It's a trail where you find people everywhere swimming around here. But there was this one guy that already told me, like, watch out for flash floods. Not entirely sure if this actually goes further than this, because this is the river. But this is one hell of a way to feel like you're in the jungle, but also like you're just being a tourist, doing a tourist attraction, like an official zone. Yeah, let's see where I should go. Where can I actually go? I don't know if I can actually go anywhere else. So yeah, somebody chilling there. Well, I think that was the end of this trail. I'm just not seeing it. Maybe you have to cross the water, I'm not really sure, but it doesn't show anything else. Also because it's kind of an unofficial route, for obvious reasons. Oh, jeez. Almost need a machete around here. Right, so this is interesting. So many things that can quickly turn your day bad if you don't pay attention. But my God, what a nature! Truly amazing, amazing. Well, let's see if there's any other trail that maybe I can try. Let's play a game. Trail or no trail. This is a trail. Is this a trail? It looked like somebody tried to make it a trail. But is it actually a trail? Let's find out. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of banana trees here. Bloody hell. Okay, this looks like a trail indeed. All right. Huh. It's one of those hidden ones. I don't know where this goes. Let's find out. At least there's no snakes here. That's good to know, at least, as far as I know. Yeah. Let's see where we go. All right. That's the better one. Maybe this one goes further than the other one. Also watch out for spiders. Don't know what they do around here. Okay. Yeah, oh, there's also a trail here. Right. You just have to pay attention. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Oh right, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Whew. Right. Could not have imagined this like half a year ago. I will be walking around the jungles of Maui, Hawaii. That's the beauty of life. If you leave life to give you some surprises, it stays interesting. Alright, let's continue. Jesus. Wonder what that fruit is actually. I think it's guava. Some other guy told me that this was guava or something. That's maybe also what makes that smell. But it's literally everywhere. Everywhere there is those trees around here. Apparently you can eat them. Spiderwebs. It's a slippery slope down. Now don't fall over. Okay. Continue onwards. Whew. Okay. Got two options again. Two options again. Let's see what's good. Well, let's check it out. Don't know where this is going. It is a path apparently, so let's see where this ends up. Oh. Whew. There's even a rope around here. Oh, that's easy. See? It is a route, officially a route. It looks completely wild. But then you're reminded that it's, you know, something that people do around here very often. So let's get over here. Alright. Okay, it's quite slippery here. Opa! Okay. That's just a very thankful thing. This rope. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, it's even higher. There's even a religious shrine here or something. That's weird. Oh, somebody died. Oh Jesus. Okay. So you have all kinds of chimes here. Okay, interesting. Whew. I don't know if this actually goes further or not. What do you think? Whew. Personally, I've never done anything this steep trekking wise. It's really climbing, literally. Look at this. I mean, this is the incline. It's hard to, I don't know how much it is, but it's for sure like 60% incline or something. You have to really pull yourself up. And I have no idea where it ends. But I'm also invested in this already so much that I don't want to stop now. I think I'm reaching the top because it is it's sort of like flattening out, sort of. I mean, it looks a bit more okay. I see more of a horizon coming up. Jeepers. This is really an adventure. So if you want to go to that park, it's totally fine. You can do it with your family, with your kids. It's literally 5-minute thing, basically walking around. You can just stick around for a bit. Super easy going, no effort whatsoever. If you want to make it interesting, you do stuff what I do. Definitely don't do it with kids. This is not a kid-friendly thing. If you're elderly or something, not really recommended either. And yeah, be aware that this is an unofficial trail, so you're on your own. Anyway, it looks like there's a path here. Weird. Literally, there's a path here. This one and that one. Like, imagine that at the end of this, there was an easier way. I don't know which one I'm gonna go. Let's see. Maybe this was the main trail and I just took like a very weird one. Going through the thick jungle again. I have no idea where this ends. I hope at some kind of lookout point. But look around you, just surrounded by the forest. You hear birds around you. Absolutely magnificent. Really, where the hell is this going? Really wonder what's at the end of all of this, and if I will be rewarded with something spectacular or slightly disappointing, who knows? Well, newsflash, this is the normal trail. So what I did was literally cutting straight through the cliffside almost to get up to this trail. But this trail actually started all the way back at this little lookout point at the beginning of the park, which is, yeah, just a straight line almost. So I did the adventurous way. Yeah, so I also have to go back that way later on, because I just met two people for the first time since a long time that just told me this information. I was like, oh right, so I just took the very difficult route. That's good to know. And they also don't know where this ends, because they just turned around at some point, because it closes in 2 hours, the park. But I'm just anyway gonna be stubborn and just gonna see where I can get. Knowing now that there's a normal way back, and I don't need to go back that same way I got here, which was gonna be a very treacherous thing. It's good to know that there's some people around here. But that's the cool thing about this park, is that you feel like you're doing something completely in the middle of nowhere, jungle style, you know, like you're out of civilization. But it's still connected to a organized park system, which then again brings you back to civilization again. So it's like being safely on the edge, sort of doing edgy stuff or adventure stuff, but still close to comfort, sort of, I guess. Especially if you're not used to doing these things like me. That's a good start, you know, it's a good starting point to start doing these kinds of things, instead of just hopping into a random jungle somewhere and start doing a random hike. Look at this. It's like being in Vietnam. Oh Christ, bloody branch. Whew. It's really lucky that there are no spiders, snakes around here, because this is definitely not spider friendly situation. Snakes situation. This would be a death wish if there would be any dangerous creatures on this island. You're asking for trouble if you do anything like this in any other country, probably. There are a few places in the world where you don't have snakes or dangerous spiders or anything like that. Again, I'm not completely sure if there is anything dangerous here. I'm not saying that there isn't. Just not aware of that. As far as I understand, there are only mostly lizards around here. So yeah. Let's see where this ends. Somehow, somewhere. If it even ends. really doubting if I should really continue. I don't know where there is the end, if there is even an end onto this. It started to rain again, and I have 2 hours to get back to the park, otherwise the park closes. Yeah, I mean, just don't know how long I should keep going, because I feel like if I stop now, I was almost gonna be there, right? So it's like those things, like you don't know, and maybe just around the corner is the end of this trail or something. But I don't know. Literally don't know if there is even an end to all of this. It's insane how long this goes. And this is, by the way, the most fantastic thing I have done with nature walks or in nature or anything like that. That's just absolutely amazing. You feel like you are in the middle of Jurassic Park. I think I've said that too many times. And it's just absolutely stunning. The amount of nature you have, and you feel you are in the middle of it. It's impressive. And I'm very stubborn. Just continue walking. We're going uphill. This maybe means we will be at the end at some kind of a lookout point. Have a look. Go up here, all the way there. Maybe we are finally nearing the end. And let's see if this is a lookout point or not. Sheep is creeping. Right. Oh. Yep. It's good to be tall. Yeah. This is literally the first view I see in probably more than an hour or something. Look at this. I went all this, almost there I think, up here. And a bit of stubbornness is not good, but sometimes it's magnificent. Look at this. It's absolutely beautiful, and it was worth to continue and finish this. Made it to the top. Oh jeepers, what an adventure this is. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Woo! Whew, so we are on our way back now. Oh, jeepers. Whew. Almost done, almost done. This is the correct route, by the way. Oh my god. Oh.
So pretty though. I'm like,
yeah.
keep going while you're here.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, last week was mostly just settling in a little bit and getting my work done again, and now I have to sort of combine it, everything with work and then taking care of the... well, so first I went to San Francisco for the sort of to also get my jet lag a little bit down. That was definitely, yeah, I was definitely awake at 3 o'clock in the morning basically. Wow. Well, I'm back again home, and what a adventure this was. My god, this was definitely one of the best things I have done with nature, trekking, hiking, anything. You really feel like you are doing something very adventurous, and I like that a lot. Of course I was completely drenched, everything is wet, so I luckily took this shirt with me and my swimming pants. So I just quickly changed into that and well, took my shoes already. It's already in the washing machine, my shoes. My shoes were completely soaked. So I'm gonna wash all my clothes and stuff and dry out my bag and everything. Everything is completely soaked up. But this was, I also met this very nice couple at the end. So they also got to the top. So I was there, and then I heard some voices, and I'm like, hey, other people are coming. And yeah, there was this other couple that also went all the way to the top. They were from Texas, just moved over here. Very nice people. Exchanged information, and we walked back together down. They showed me the correct way to start this trekking, basically, which was less treacherous than what I did. What I did was just more overcomplicating things and making things more difficult. But I saw another side, which was very beautiful, and wow. I mean, in the rain it's even better because, I mean, I think if it's gonna be hot, it's definitely probably gonna be more humid and it's just gonna be more challenging maybe. Yes, you get completely wet, but it's not like you're cold or something. It's not like you're, it's not actually like you're feeling cold. And it just gives more of a mysterious vibe and mystique to the entire area with the beautiful clouds and all the the vapor hanging around you. I mean, you can understand why they filmed Jurassic Park in Hawaii, especially here on this island, because it looks amazing. So I'm gonna change and clean myself up and everything, and then go back to work later, because that's also what I'm doing here. And that was the end of our hike. Please let me know in the comments if you would ever do this hike, or have you done this hike, and what did you think about it? Thank you for watching, and see you next time.